How's it going, guys? It is Cameron here, and welcome to episode number 1 of an NHL 17 GMO commentary. So, I kind of decided to sit down and think about which team I wanted to do first, and I decided to be the Edmonton Oilers. Yes, the Edmonton Oilers. The man with the... Crap, I messed that up. The team with Connor McDavid. Yes. Obviously, Connor McDavid's not the full reason I decided to be the Edmonton Oilers. Well, it definitely was a good amount of it. I decided this also because I wanted to do a Canadian team and bring the Stanley Cup back to Canada. And, well, triumph over Calgary in the Battle of Alberta. Bring McDavid his first championship. Hopefully more than just a championship, but you never know. Alright, so everything has been set, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I changed anything. Yep. Alright. Okay, so we're going to leave it on as it is. Alright. And we're going to begin our GM mode commentary. Just had to turn on the salary cap there so, we didn't have any screwball kind of things, right? Alright, there we go. I think that works. My bad. Alright, so the Edmonton Oilers, the team with which we are doing our GMO commentary, is now about to begin. I'm not sure if we're going to get simulating done in this video. I'd like to. Personally, if I can get through the teams stuff real quickly, I might get part of the season sim done. Alright, so we're going to take a look at our lineup here. We're going to start with our lines, just the edit lines part, and we'll see who we got on our team. Alright, so on the first... Alright, would you like help keeping your lines up to date? The assistant coach will automatically update your lines after injuries, trades, and other events. Off. I'd like to edit them myself. I want to make this team as good as possibly can. So anyways, let's look at the lineups. Alright, starting at center. Starting at center, Connor McJesus. Yes, Connor McJesus. He is a player for years to come. I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep him on this team. On the right side, you've got Jordan Eberle, who's 26, medium elite. He's 85 overall, but I'll be willing to live with him on our team for a bit. I might look for a more suitable right wing, but for now, Jordan Eberle will suffice. On the left side, Milan Lucic, the man who chose to sign with Edmonton because McDavid was playing there. Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to play with McDavid, right? On the second line, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. On the left side, Benoit Pouliot and Patrick Maroon. Alright, the third line, Leon Draisaitl, potentially our number 2 center. I'm hoping that is the case. Matt Hendricks and Zach Kassian. On the bottom line, we got Mark Letestu, Tyler Pitlick, and Eero. I think it's Eero. Yeah, it's Eero. Pakarinen. Jesus Christ, I messed that up real bad. Alright, to the defense. On the top line, you have Chris Russell, who I'm pretty sure is only signed to a 1-year deal. Yeah, he is. And Andre Sekera. So we don't have exactly the best defensive core, and I'm hoping that changes. But for now, it's suitable. It'll get the job done. Let's go to the goaltending. The goalies. Cam Talbot's our starting goaltender. That, I'm hoping, doesn't last very long as such, because Cam Talbot will not win us very many games that way. We need a better goaltending situation than that. And Jonas Gustafsson, the backup goaltender. I don't think he's actually on Edmonton anymore. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. I actually don't remember right now. And then on the minor squad, we have this group of players. I'm hoping some of these guys will make my team, because I really don't want the lineup I have for a terribly long time. Let's see. Can't wait for that contract to end. Andrew Ferentz, I'm hoping he gets better. Griffin Reinhart. And I think that's pretty much it for the lineup scenario. Alright, so I'm just going to go to captains and jerseys just to make sure. Oh, wait, oops. Wrong team. I was about to say, why is Lander the captain? But then I realized I'm on the minor league squad. There we go. So let's go to captains and jerseys. Connor McDavid, number 97, the captain of the Edmonton Oilers. And rightfully so. Mark Letestu, Hopkins, alright, I think that's all fine and dandy. Assistant captain Eberle and Nugent Hopkins, that is fine with me. Morale, roster moves. You guys have played NHL 17 more than enough to know that about this menu fairly well. So, I'm going to look at the contracts. Whoa. Oh, I was about to say, was that 98 offense? Jesus. But, we're going to look at our contracts. We're going to see what we have for next year to deal with, seeing how many contracts we have ending soon, so we know who's going to be people looking for decent raise and who won't be. So the upcoming RFAs and UFAs, the big two, or the big one, I guess the big one, is Leon Draisaitl. I'd like to keep Chris Russell around, but the rest, actually no, Zach Cassian I might try and keep around as well. But the rest are basically expendable to me. And maybe Pitlick I'd keep for like a bottom line player. But other than that, I only have one or two that I need to sign. Right now I have $8 million in cap space. Next year I'm going to have 22. And my only main signings will have to be Leon Draisaitl, Zach Cassian, and Pitlick, and maybe Russell. So that'll take up a bit of my money, but that won't take up too terribly much. What I am most worried about, though, is when Connor McDavid contract ends. And the thing is, Connor McDavid's contract's going to end, and he's going to want a lot of money. The thing about us is, I don't care what we're going to have to do, we're keeping McDavid. If that means losing, if it had to come down to a number one defenseman and a number one forward, we're keeping McDavid. I'm sorry. We gotta. It's just how it is. If you guys don't like that, then whatever. But I'm not going to be mean. I'm just saying we're going to keep McDavid, alright? Okay. So let's look at the free agents. See if there's anybody of significant value we can pick up. Maybe for one season, we can just have a good player on our team to kind of even out our core, possibly. James Wisniewski would be a good idea for a one-year deal, and we'd let him go. But there's a question for you guys. I want you guys to say this in the comments as well. I want your say. The Edmonton Oilers right now, the team we have, I'm not going to focus on the prospects just yet, or the prospects in the free agency, because there's always a couple. Here's the question. With our teams overall right now, and our teams, just everything, do you guys think that we're a playoff contending team? Because our defense does not look that bad. Let's be honest. It actually looks pretty good in a sense that we have a bunch of defensemen that can grow. We have 3 defensemen that are 23 and under, and they're decent overall. They can grow, and I am not too concerned about that. The offense, same thing. This core could last us a while. Well, the top 6 could change. The only players that might stick around are McDavid and Lucic. But the rest, you never know. Actually, yes, Draisaitl as well. Draisaitl's going to stay. But the rest of the team, I'm not 100% sure. Now, I'm going to go quickly turn injuries off before the preseason starts. We'll turn them back on when the NHL season begins. But for right now, I don't like players getting injured in preseason. I'd rather not deal with it so soon. So let's just sim real quick. Sorry if you hear my controller in the background. It's just my mic can catch things like that real easy. But anyways. Jeez. I'm not sick, but I don't know. Maybe I just ate something and it got stuck in my throat. I don't know. Anyways, let's just sim these preseason games. Get them out of the way. And we'll see. I kind of have all hands on deck on our team right now. Alright, so for the prospect system right now, I think we're going to target defensemen for this team. We're going to target defenders because right now the Edmonton Oilers don't have a super number one defender. We have a number one franchise forward, but we don't have a number one defenseman that's solid. That is until Larson finishes growing, because I think Larson's going to emerge as our best defenseman, unless Darnell Nurse hits an extremely quick growth and surpasses him, but I seriously doubt that. Teams must be salary cap compliant to start the season. Any team that isn't will automatically be adjusted on October 10th to fit within the salary cap. So we didn't do too well in the preseason, let's be honest. Our team's record was 2-3-1. We tied with the Calgary Flames for worst in the division. But that's okay, because we're going to make some roster moves. We're going to call some players up, send some players down, and get the best we possibly can out of this team. I'd like to try and get 4 centers, 4 wingers, 4 left wingers, 4 right wingers, sort of thing. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so left wing I'm okay with. Centers I'm okay with. Maybe I can bring up a better right wing. Is there a better right wing in the system? Okay, good, there is. Puljujärvi, you are going to get called up. And Pekkarinen, I'm going to keep getting that wrong. You're getting sent down. So apparently we're taking in more money, but really not that significant of a difference. Alright, so let's edit our lines. I don't think it was too terrible of a switch. I mean, Puljujärvi, of course, he takes a player's spot, but I don't think that it's too big of a problem. Why do we... Hold on. Why do we have 2 right wingers here? Do we have 2 left wingers? Oh, I see. We have 2 left wingers on the top here. And we have 2 right wingers down here. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. I was wondering what the heck was going on about that. Anyways. Let's see. Any other places? Okay, that's good. Fine and dandy. Oh. Oh, God. You know what? The minor league, I really don't care here. So I'm just going to best line the minor leagues. I don't really care down there. It's only my NHL squad I significantly care about, unless there's a big prospect down in my minor league team that I need to take good care of, or it'll mess my development up for that player. So, alright, we have our team ready to go. Let's see. I just forgot. Oops, my mistake. Well, doing that was a mistake too, but I wanted to check. I didn't really check the left or the right wingers for the minor league, seeing if I could just bring anybody up to make the team just significantly better, because I forget to do that. So Beck, okay. So Beck is 79. We have apparently a 70 down here, so you're going to get sent down. You are going to get exchanged for you. You're a left wing, so this works out perfectly. Alright, we're going to switch you 2 up. Edit lines. Alright, so we fixed that. Sorry guys, I'm taking a bit long before the season sim begins, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Wait, why do we have the 5 left wingers now? Did I really just dress another left wing? Okay, he's a right wing. He's a left. Center, left, right, right. Okay, center, left wing. Left. Oh, I see. Oh, I brought up another left wing. Oh, okay, that's okay. Special teams. Wait, really? Pitlick was actually a member of the penalty kill in that sense? How good's Puljujärvi when it comes to the defensive categories? Not defensive awareness is 81. Okay. Defensive awareness. Well, that was offensive awareness I was looking at, but still offense and defensive awareness are the same. 81. Stick checking, he'd be decent to have on the penalty kill. If I could find somebody better, that would be fine. I don't want McDavid. Should McDavid be playing there? How good is his defensive awareness? It's 89. I mean, I could have McDavid on the penalty kill. He's got good stick checking. He's a decent body checker. He's got decent strength. I mean, he would make up fairly nicely for the penalty kill. I don't want to put Puyarvi there. Left wing, maybe? Okay, I think we have Hendricks there. Do we have Patrick Maroon? Honestly, having Connor McDavid playing there would be way better than having freaking Puyarvi or something there, because at least McDavid's got some scoring skill. And I think that's it, right? I don't have any other line problems. Oh, okay, we're going to just best line the minor league team. Alright, so fix that. Alright, so the NHL team is ready to go. Usually I would be editing out the edits, but I wanted you guys to see what I did and why I did it. And I want your guys' input. So our offense now is up to 90, which is good. It's good. Now, before we begin the sim, because I am going to do some simulation, I'm going to sign, or try to sign, some prospect free agents. Why is because, you know what? While our prospects aren't too terrible, we're not in a too terrible situation, it'd be nice if we can get a few young faces on the team just to get us better. And I've played this GM mode a few times, so I kind of know who to go after, in a sense. Alright, so we got you. We're going to sign you for 3 years at $700K. We're going to sign you. Okay, you. 64 overall, 20 years old. I've never actually signed this guy, but this guy looks good, so we'll sign him to $700K for 3 seasons. We just need a couple of people here. We just need a couple of prospects. And you're a medium top 6 defender as well, so I'll sign you to $700K at 3 years. And Sorella actually has proven dividends in GM modes I've done before, so we'll sign you as well. So how many contracts? I've offered 4 contracts. Let's see any goaltenders. Any goalies I could sign potentially? Alright, so we have a potential backup in Hrach something. Not even going to attempt to guess that. No, not really any big goaltenders that appeal to me. So we're going to just fly with those 4 contracts and we'll go from there. So we're going to begin the simulation. First, I'm going to go have a morale meeting with one of my players. Alright, morale. Do they give me the tutorial on everything? No. Matt Hendricks. There are times that I just don't want to walk in that locker room. There are times, alright. You know what? If you want to change, become a role model in that locker room. Alright, he seems inspired. I'm happy about that. Alright, let's hold a team meeting. Game 1 of 82 tonight, gentlemen. Enjoy the butterflies and feed off the crowd. But, let's say, we're going to give a demanding one. I want you to get out there, bring your aim game right out of the gates, starting tonight. No morale lost, and almost the entire team, if not the entire team, responded really well to that. So, that's very good. We got the team energized for our upcoming game against the Calgary Flames. Alright, so we're going to sim the first month. I'm not sure how many months we'll be able to get done, but we'll try to get at least 2. And we're not going to do I'm not going to manually change goaltend. Oh, before I forget, I nearly forgot there, and I would have looked like a fool if I did. I'm going to turn on injuries again, and not have them like 50 or something like that, because I think if the injuries are like set to 50, or the higher you set the injury occurrence to your computers, the more likelihood you're going to lose like everybody to injury. So we're going to turn it down to like, I don't know, 10? We're going to turn it down to 10 and try that. I don't really get too upset if everybody's getting... I don't get too upset if people get injured. It's just when half the team's injured and we have to go with like people from freaking barnyard hockey on the team, right? Then that's just bad. So let's begin our simulation as the Edmonton Oilers. So we start off with back-to-back against Calgary. Already an injury. Edmonton Oilers player Patrick Maroon has been injured with an injured groin. His estimated return is October 18th. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta edit this. Hold on, guys. We'll be back in a minute. My mistake, guys. Apparently it simulated a game, but we did win anyways. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to fix that injury thing. And actually, it's a minor injury, so he won't be gone that long. I'll stick with what we have, at least for now. I didn't really do too terribly much, so like I said, we'll best, if it's a long-term injury, then you have a full oh no. Oh well, Sorella accepted, but oh no. All right, sweet. There we go. And we got Patrick Maroon back, and we beat Calgary 4-3. So we're already off to a 2-0 start. Let's scout defensemen again. Come on. All right. So Buffalo beat us 5-4. And then we lose to the Carolina Hurricanes 3-2 in overtime. Then we come back and beat the St. Louis Blues 4-2. That's a good way of bouncing back right there. I have an overview of this year's draft class. I think it's likely to be a bit weaker than normal. Well, that was to be expected. When you saw the 2016 draft and the 2015 draft, those were really good drafts. This year, it's good, but it's not as good as the 2016 nor the 2015 draft. So that's just, yeah, anyways, back to this. So after the first month, after beating St. Louis 4-2, we beat the Winnipeg Jets 7-6. We then went on to beat the Washington Capitals 2-1. Then we went on to beat the Vancouver Canucks 5-3. Then we went on to lose to Ottawa 2-0. So as of right now, after 1 month of simulating, we sit tied for first in the Pacific Division. That's good. This is starting to show us where our team is at the moment. I'd like to do only a quarter of the year because we are already I'm already like 20 some odd minutes into this video, so I don't want to go too long. Let's continue the simulation. Let's start off this month on a high note here. Let's go, boys. We lose 2-1 in the shootout, but we still managed to salvage a point. The New York Rangers beat us 3-1. Come on, bounce back with a win. There you go, Edmonton, the 4-3 win. But then Detroit beats us 3-0. And then we bounce back with a win against Pittsburgh. Way to go, Edmonton. Dallas Stars, come on, let's get the big W. And we do. A 2-1 win. Bakersfield player Griffin Reinhardt has been injured with a mild concussion. Okay, that's the minor leagues. I'll best line that. Doesn't really matter to me. I am done with that scouting trip you asked me to do. I'm awaiting your next assignment. Alright. So I think I scouted the QMJHL and the WHL, so we're going to scout the OHL's defenders. And maybe while I'm at it, scout some goaltenders as well, because maybe it wouldn't hurt to draft a goalie either. So the Rangers beat us 3-2, and then the Ducks beat us 6-1. Come on, let's get a win here. Come on, let's not go on a skid. There we go, 5-3 win over the Kings. That's great. Fantastic. And then we beat the Dallas Stars. There you go, boys. But then a 4-2 loss to the Hawks. But then we bounced back with a 3-2 win against the Avalanche. Come on, let's beat the Coyotes here. The Coyotes. And they beat us 5-2. But then we took the second of back-to-backs. So, not like back-to-back days, but back-to-back. Like, we played the Coyotes once, then we played them again. You get the picture. Anyways, we beat them 3-1. Then the Leafs beat us 6-3. So as of right now, after 24 games of simulation, so that's basically a quarter of the year done, we're going to just simulate up to the next game so we have updated standings. So as of right now, we sit third place in the Pacific Division. So right now we're in a playoff spot. Which lies the question, do we keep driving for that playoff spot? The answer is obviously. Now, right now, the Kings have a game in hand of us. So right now, our position is valid. This team can't pass us right now. They have about only one game in hand. This team has 3. They could catch us, but I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to win 3 games in a row, especially if it's against a strong schedule. So let's go to the entire league and see how our team is doing so far. So we are not a President's Trophy contender by any stretch as we sit 12th place. But with that being said, it's early in the season. You never know what can happen. We looked like a strong contender back in October, but then we lost a few back in November. So let's see where we sit in goals for per game. We sit around the middle, so I'm not too upset with that. Or 18th. Over 18th. So we're around the bottom half, but whatever. Goals against per game is abnormally high, but that was also to be expected. We don't have as good defense as some of these teams, and also our goaltending is not as superb as I want it to be. But this free agency coming up, I'm planning on acquiring a number 1 goaltender for this team. The power play for Edmonton is pretty good. It's among the top half. I think it's just under the top third, but still pretty good. The penalty kill, let's see. The penalty kill, pretty abysmal. So I might go make some changes to that before our next video. And let's look at our player statistics. Right now, Milan Lucic leads the pack in points. Oh, McDavid's tied. Okay, never mind. But McDavid and Lucic share the lead for 25 points, which is good because both of them are over a point per game. But McDavid, I kind of expected. Lucic, in a sense, not so much. Eberle, he's doing good. He's pulling his own weight. And the rest of these guys could be doing better, but I'm not complaining, really. Where is our biggest problem? It's Cam Talbot, I think, because you started 5 games. Your goals against average, though, isn't exactly too terrible. Neither's save percentage. It's Cam Talbot's that's really sticking in my craw. He's almost got 3 goals average per game let in and a save percentage of .904, which in today's standards is terrible. So let's look at the league leaders in scoring, because I want to see if McDavid's even in the mix. Alright. Let's see the entire league. So McDavid currently sits among in the race. He's only 5 points out. So, McDavid could hit a scoring surge and win that scoring race. But you never know. Alright. So, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Any suggestions for possible trades I could make? Leave that down in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinion on what we should do with this team, because clearly there are some things that need to be fixed. That is it, everybody. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Any suggestions for our channel? Leave it in the comments below. Want to keep updated with videos me or Derek are doing? Hit that subscribe button. That is it, everybody. Have a great day.